Welcome to the Sports Complex. Game one of a triple header. The Vaudreuil Vikings U13-C squad taking on the Kahnawake Mohawks. Kahnawake in black with orange trim, playing from right to left. Madden McCumber, the call-up from U11, in goal for the Mohawks as Lydia Montour not here for this game. Here's a backhander which does not hit the target. Major sends one up the other side. Remember the last time we saw this Vikings team, it was a 0-0 tie when they played against the Blackhawks. And that pass is intercepted. Here comes Leighton Kane, the call-up from U11, who played earlier today, and he shoots, and that doesn't hit the target. In that U11-C Mohawks game, U11B Blackhawks just lost 3-1, I believe, against the Vaudreuil Gladiators. As we've got an icing call on the Vikings. Marie-Lucie Blais in goal for Vaudreuil. So this was shaping up to be a girl-on-girl goaltender matchup, but Lydia Montour, I believe, is actually in. There you see, yeah. We had rumors beforehand, but Lydia is actually here, and she is in net. So Lydia Montour, tonight's starting goalie. And Marie-Lucie Blais in goal for the Vikings, so it's a battle of girl power between the pipes. Talon Malush going after the puck. It's intercepted by Jesse D'Amico, 46 in white. Picked up by the Mohawks. Here's a shot off the side. Blais got it. And the puck was loose for a moment. Now it's swallowed up by Blais. Coming up after this at 2:30, we have the Lac St. Louis Arsenal playing here. They'll be taking on Longueuil, and then semifinals of the St. Laurent tournament at 4:45. Mohawks playing against Lakeshore in the semis. Face-off was controlled by the Mohawks and now picked up. Here's a turnaround shot. Comes in front of the goal. Malush couldn't get the shot off. Good job defensively by Sabrina Jones. Now played up. Comes back to the point. And that'll be intercepted, and it's taken by Adam Canoe, 37 in white. And the Mohawks tag up successfully. It's shot out. Icing waved off because it clearly did hit off of a Mohawk stick. Good job by the crew. 2 minutes gone by in this one. A feed up for Malush. Talon deflects this one in, and the Mohawks bring it in. Draw it back. And the puck is knocked free towards the boards. Played back in by Rowan Dibo, 22 in black. And it's intercepted by the Vikings. Played to the point, and that's tipped out of the zone. Kylan Phillips back on the fence. And that pass was intercepted nearly by Olivier Faubert. Number of Kahnawake Mohawks not here today. Mia Lucero Armstrong also out there. 37 in black, and the Mohawks bank one up the boards, and here comes Dibo. Rowan Dibo trying to cut wide, threw it out in front. That pass was deflected away, and it's cleared, and it gets out and stolen away. And here comes Faubert. Olivier Faubert against Lydia Montour. He shoots, deflects, and it goes in. They score! Faubert! And the Vikings strike first with 6:52 to go here in the first. Yeah, good hustle by the Mohawks defensively to get back here, but they deflect the shot, and this might actually cause Lydia some problems as this tips on the way through. And Olivier Faubert did a good job at the point, taking the puck away. And the Vikings, they strike first. Remember, that game that they played against the Blackhawks earlier this year really could have been like 5-5. Both the goaltenders in that game were fantastic, and each earning a shutout, obviously in a 0-0 game. But no need to worry about that for the Vikings as they've struck first here. Leighton Kane deflected one up the center ice and intercepted by the Mohawks, and they bring one in. Thompson looks in front of the net. Sent back to the point, and that'll get out. And Montour And the Mohawks gets it off the boards. Mohawks have to tag. And it's cleared out, so now they're going to have to come back. Jonadati Thompson, the low man back on the fence. Here's a shot. Latour the save. It deflects in. And the Vikings go up by 2. Now Vaudreuil coming in 0-5-4. They've played a number of close games, including their last one here, which was that 0-0 tie. And the Vikings have gone up by 2. Now it's tipped in. And away comes Rowan Daibo. He shoots, and that's stopped by Blay. A rebound. Turnaround shot, that's blocked. Mia Lucero Armstrong was there, and the Mohawks have one on the fence. 2-on-1 the other way. And that is intercepted by a back-checking Rowan Daibo. Picked up Rasmussen, got it towards the goal, intercepted, played around the horn. And coming free to the other side, number 13. I believe that's Kaiden Horn, 13. And that'll be cleared out of the zone. Rowan Daibo trying to handle it. And it's knocked back in by the Mohawks. Actually, I think the defenseman, Doucette, might have gotten it in by mistake. But nonetheless, any problems will be averted here. Here comes a hard skating Major. Major can't get the shot off, or at least not on net. And that'll be banked off the boards and out of the zone. 4:48 to go in the first, 2-0 Vikings. And that pass gets by Malush. Played up to center ice and taken back. And the Mohawks will shoot one back into Kahnawake territory. 4:44 to go. That's intercepted by Leighton Kane. That's offside, as Elamator just came in a bit overzealous, and play is halted. 4:28 to go here in the first. Vikings 2, Mohawks no score. Elamator, who was a defenseman last year, as was Lydia. No, Elamator was actually a forward, and the goaltender, Lydia Mator, was a defenseman. Goaltending definitely in her blood, though. I think she'll be fine. Here's a shot. Mator, the save. A rebound cleared away. And she passes a test there. A wrist shot, and that doesn't hit the target. And the Vikings working it. They've got good control here. A shot off the side of the net. Poked up. Past Ella Mator. And Mator's got it here. Looking for Kane in the middle. Leighton Kane, nice move. Leighton Kane shoots in, gets a shot away, Blay, the stick save, and a rebound cleared away from danger by the Vikings. Faubert, he's got one of the goals for Vaudreuil, going wide. Faubert trying to cut in. Faubert had it knocked away, and the Mohawks intercept. Murray is tied up at center ice, and the Vikings shoot it back in. Played up the center. That's tipped on towards Rowan Daibo. A big collision between Daibo and Jesse D'Amico. And Daibo's limping back to the bench, and that's not a good sign for the Mohawks. Icing wave as Kahnawake comes back. Banged off the boards. Out to center ice. D'Amico. Oh, the Vikings have a man trapped. And that'll be offside on Vaudreuil Dorion. Lydia Mator makes the save regardless. And that puts us up to the 2:49 mark here of the first period. Vikings leading by 2. Olivier Faubert and Blake Salvaggio with the goals to put Vaudreuil Dorion up 2-0. And the Mohawks come back to center ice. They bust in. There's a wrist shot. Patsy play. Good stop by the goaltender for the Vikings. Played up the horn. Kept in momentarily by Montour, and now it's cleared. And Vaudreuil forcing the issue. It's Bouchard. Bouchard coming in. And that'll be a hooky call on the Mohawks. Honestly, I'm okay with that penalty from the Kahnawake coaching staff. I'm not too angry at the hook here on Jonadate Thompson. That's actually a good penalty to take. But regardless, it's still a power play time for the Vikings. And we'll see if Vaudreuil-Dorion can up the lead to 3. Bouchard taking the drop for the Vikings. Face off to the left of Lydia Montour. Vaudreuil 2, Kahnawake no score. Played to the point, and the puck rolling, stays in play. Good keeping by Major. And the Mohawks get it out. They try to play it back, and the pass is picked off and cleared back in. The Vikings had to tag up. And Vaudreuil wants a change here early in the penalty, and it's cleared out of the zone. What a clear. As we're down to a minute 30 in the power play, 14 more seconds left on the game clock than the penalty clock. Ella Montour gets one up to the blue line. And the Vikings come back. Here's Major. One-on-one. Major. Shot's not on target. Picked up on the other side. Going after the puck is number 37, Canoe. Played around the boards. And that gets to the point. Vikings hold the zone. Good job. But Montour comes in to intercept. Well, it was not Montour, but actually number 23. Who is Ella Montour? Okay, no, 13, sorry. I don't have a 13 on my sheet. I believe it's one of the call-ups. As the Mohawks clear it, and it gets out. Down to the final 40 seconds here in the first. Bouchard, or D'Amico moving in. D'Amico throws one out in front. Pass never got through to the target. Canoe going after it. And here come the Mohawks. Kane. Kane busting on in. Kane gets a wrist shot. Play the save. And she'll hang on with 12.4 to go here in the first. Face-off coming up to the left of the Vaudreuil-Dorion goal. 1 second remains in the penalty to Thompson, and then he'll be released. There you go. Penalty is over. There's a shot off the draw, wide of the target, down to the final 6. Cleared to the point, but not out, and that is it for period 1. Vaudreuil 2, Kahnawake no score. Here we go with the second period of play. U13-C matchup. The Vaudreuil Vikings lead the Kahnawake Mohawks 2-0. Played up the center ice, and that'll be picked off. Talon Malush gets one up and out of the zone. Penalty's over, by the way. So we're playing full strength, and that's why icing is the call here against the Mohawks to start the second period. Just a couple of game notes. The call-ups, Kaiden Horn is number 11. Ethan McCumber, number 13, both from the U11B Mohawks. And they also have another call-up, Leighton Kane, who's on the ice. He wears number 8, so a short-handed Mohawks team as they come back up the center ice. Intercepted by the Mohawks, and Thompson gets one up to Kane. Kane moving in. Kane threw it on out front. That banks off of a skate. It's intercepted by Rowan Daibo. He shoots, that's blocked. Thompson following it up, and that shot hits a body and goes wide. And Daibo just shoves LeBlanc to the ground. But LeBlanc got back up. He was all right. Kane Up for Rowan Dybo. Rowan picking it up on his forehand. He goes into the corner. Threw it out in front. Here's the wrister. Blake got it with the blocker. Talon Malush out in front. That pass intercepted it before it got to Thompson. And the Mohawks have to clear. And they tag up. Gives Vaudreuil a bit of time here to try and regroup. And Doucette. That's a great pass up the ice. Breakaway opportunity. And that's sent wide. That was number 44, I think. Victor Sagan with the opportunity. And Rowan Dybo intercepts the puck in Vaudreuil territory. Drops it back for Thompson. Jonadate Thompson cutting in. Thompson, backhander, and Blake got it with the skate. Back out in front it goes. And that shot is blocked. And the Vikings closing those shooting gaps quickly here. And that's cleared. That'll go wide of Mator. Oh, she had to make the save. It landed on net. Icing wave. Back out in front. Thompson back on the back check. And that's cleared out of the zone. The Kuyaten on defense. Thompson. And here come the Vikings. All alone, breakaway opportunity. What a stop by Lydia Mator. Puck is loose again in the blue paint. And the Mohawks intercept. And back comes Leighton Kane for the Mohawks. Kane gets by for Kuyaten. Leighton Kane in solo. Play shuts the door. And keeps her team up 2-0. Oh, one save on one end deserves another save on the other end. Mano y mano, the two goaltenders making big stops there. But Blaze team, the Vikings do have the lead here, 2-0. Intercepted by Vaudreuil. And away they come. It's Loic Murray. That'll be offside. No, onside. I thought he might have put himself offside. Either way, the Vikings need to tag up here. Banked off the boards. Faubert. Skates up ice. Olivier Faubert making some moves. Getting it to Kahnawake territory. A wrist shot. Score! And with 6:24 to go, Olivier Faubert has his second, and the Vikings lead by 3. Yeah, not only are players away today because of vacation, don't forget there's that Rock Vegas tournament happening, so that's why Cooper and Taze Rice are not here. I'm pretty sure someone else is not here for that reason. I can't think of who exactly. Heidenhorn swoops in and gets one up the center ice. And Faubert comes back for the Vikings. Faubert got one up. And Antoine Major coming in. Major busting in. Major's shot does not hit the target. Olivier Faubert knocks it down. A wrist shot got blocked. Mohawks can't clear it. Stolen by the Vikings. A wrist shot wide of Mator. Intercepted by the Mohawks, and they battle along the boards. Lydia Mator, she ain't gonna take no chance, and frees the puck with 5:34 to go in the second. Vikings 3, Mohawks no score. Game 1 of a triple header for you. BBM. Face off won by the Vikings. His shot does not hit the target. Slammed off the boards, and it'll get out. Icing wave. Picked up by the Mohawks. A shot blocked in front of the net. Rowan Dibo digging in. And that will be cleared out of the zone. Then the Rahaway Montour having to come back for the Mohawks. Played up by Major. Icing coming up on Vaudreuil Dorion, and that will be the call as Salvaggio was in behind the defense, but unfortunately the puck was in behind him, and he was never able to quite get a stick on that one. Yeah, minor hockey, the icing rule a little bit different than the rule you see at the NHL level. That's played up, and the Vikings will get this one and shoot one behind Lydia Montour. Swooping into the Mohawks, they intercept, but the Vikings do corral as Bouchard puts it back behind the net. Doucette comes out in front. That pass intercepted. Bouchard trying to shoot in the same motion as he intercepted. And that's played off the boards. Now wake on the Mohawks. Up the center ice. That pass intercepted by D'Amico. And D'Amico. Vaudreuil's got to watch out. They nearly touched the puck. And if they did, unfortunately, there would have been too many men on them. This one rolls on Montour. She had to make a save. I don't think she was expecting that. Poked up. Oh, wow. That'll be a penalty on Rowan Dibo. And a power play coming up for the Vikings here with 3:49 to go in the second. We see Rowan Dibo in the sin bin, and his uncle Hunter Jacobs getting ready. U13-A Mohawks have the game at 3 o'clock. Face off won by the Vikings. Here's a wrister. That is blocked in front of the net. I think Ella Montour knocked that down. I don't think it ever did get through to Lydia. Good move by Ella Montour cutting in. And she ended up going in the net. That's offside. Phillips never ended up touching the puck or horn. I thought he touched it. Nonetheless, they say keep play going. And this shot will hit the target. Big collision in the corner to the left of the Mohawks goal. Lands on net. Lydia forced to kick this one out. A rebound. Steered away. And the Mohawks get one off the boards. That'll get out the center. Pikuyetin. And here comes Ella Montour. Moving up. Kaiden Horn, not sure where the puck was. Might have lost it as the Vikings come back. Here's the wrister. And Lydia Montour kicks this one out. Kaiden Horn picks it up, has a look, has some time, gets one up to the point but not out. Here's a wrist shot, steered aside by Montour. Back behind the net, played off the boards. That'll get as far as the point but not out. Here's a wrist shot, and that one is just wide of the net. Back to the point it goes. Intercepted by the Vikings. And now Ella Montour comes out of the pile with it. Trying to further it along. And her pass was intercepted by Major. Montour steered it aside with the stick. Vikings keeping alive. Penalty is over. Rowan Dibo on the ice. Can he beat it? No, he won't. Icing as Rowan Dibo back on the ice. Penalty is over. The Mohawks have killed it off. Vaudreuil 0 for 1 on the man advantage. 0 for 2, sorry. Face off won by the Mohawks. Cleared to the point. Held in by Major. Turns and shoots. That's blocked at the high slot. And possession re-earned by Vaudreuil. Stolen by Rowan Daibo. LeBlanc at the point holds it in. Jonadate Thompson cannot find a handle, and the Vikings instead send one back behind the Kahnawake goal. Here's Leighton Kane as we get to the final minute of the second period. LeBlanc. And it's taken away by Rowan Daibo. Daibo coming in. Daibo, he'll shoot. That's off the outside of the net. Rowan picks it up. One of the Vikings lost their sticks. And the puck gets out. Thompson trying to get back. Puck's rolling on Lydia. And she'll steer it aside. Keeps play going for Thompson. Jonadate Thompson. Vikings are trapped. And they got to tag up and get out of the zone. 17 seconds left. Now the Vikings can go after the puck. Pass is intercepted. Rolling in on Lydia. She makes the save. Slapped out of the zone, and that'll do it. 2 in the books, and the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. As we come back here, start of the third period, the Vaudreuil Vikings trying to seal the deal on their first victory of the season. They're up 3-0 against the Mohawks. Leighton Kane busting in. He shoots, and that won't hit the target. And he's had a couple of good opportunities today for the Mohawks. And away come the Vikings. Puck is cleared, slowed up by Mator, and Bouchard is in alone. Bouchard against Lydia Mator. And that is over the top of the goal. That's a penalty coming up here. And the Mohawks will go to work on their first power play of the game. Vaudreuil 0 for 2, and the Mohawks get a power play. Desperately needing one here as we've got 17 running time minutes left. A tripping call on the Vikings will give the Mohawks their first man advantage of the game. You're Vaudreuil here, even though you're up by 3, you don't want to give the Mohawks any momentum. None. Elementor will come out alongside Yuduniosta Tuax. And Leighton Kane as well as the Vikings clear it out of the zone. Back come the Mohawks. And the Mohawks got to tag up. Yuduniosta Tuax is trapped. Leighton Kane making some moves at center ice, but Faubert takes it away. And here's a wrist shot wide of the net. There's a shot steered aside. Thorne up the boards for Ella Montour. Ella skating in, shoots it back into Vikings territory. D'Amico behind the net, intercepts the puck. And D'Amico clears it out of the zone. And the first minute is gone by on this power play. Relatively uneventful up to this point. Leighton Kane trying to change that. He comes in, and that is a good job defensively. Coming back was LeBlanc, 28. Caden LeBlanc. Pass comes in front. And the Vikings get it out of the zone. 35 seconds left. Rowan Daibo. His clearing attempt was blocked. That'll be intercepted and shot out by the Mohawks via Lucero Armstrong. Icing waved as the puck doesn't make the goal line. Oh, mamma mia. Rowan Daibo on the takeaway. He shoots, that won't hit the target. Intercepted by the Mohawks. Jonadate Thompson has a shooting lane, and Blake cut it off. Collision behind the Vikings net. Malush sent it back there, but that position had been vacated, and now the puck will make its way out. And Kahnawake Montour will have to start back. Montour slams one up the boards. Bouchard will come in to pick it off. He overskated the puck though, and Bouchard takes it back. Bouchard looks in front of the net. Intercepted. Lucero Armstrong. That was the loss, number 40 on the takeaway. Major. Here's a shot. And Lydia Montour did not too sure where it went. It was stuck somewhere in her equipment. And she'll freeze the puck. The clock says 13:50, but in reality it's like 12 and a half running time minutes because the game ends. Oh, what a stop by Lydia Montour right off the faceoff. The game will end as soon as the time of day clock reaches 12:55. So really, it says 13 and a half, but it's probably about a minute less than that. As the Vikings, or the Mohawks, will get a late change. And the two call-ups, Kaiden Horn and Ethan McCumber, will step in. Malush cleared it, but not out. Here's a wrist shot. Lydia Montour! How about that stop? Oh, this looked like an NFL punt. It was just hovering out there in the air. Some nice hang time on that shot. And a good save by the Mohawks rookie netminder. Ella Montour's line will come out now. And the Vikings now will intercept. D'Amico at the point. That is in. No, it's not. Yeah, the FAR official actually called it. You see Matthew Stacy on the bench, the referee, he approves. And we're looking forward to get Matthew on. We're going to do a referee's corner where Matt and I will look at penalty calls and have a certified referee's take versus someone like me who's just a guy in the stands. I'm not one of the other referees, I swear. I'll just say Mamma Mia and then it could be excused. As Leighton Kane scoops it back for the Mohawks. Kane starts up ice, and Kane squirts one up the center ice. Pass gets in between the defenders, and Pikuyetan starts back for Vaudreuil. And the puck gets into Vaudreuil territory. There's an interception by Leighton Kane. Kane by himself, and the puck got knocked away. Ella Montour joins the fray. Kane. And that'll be cleared out. The defense way up at center ice. Oh, Mohawks are down two defenders. What a knockdown by Bouchard. In solo. Scores! And that might just be game, set, match. 4-0 here with 10.5 to go. This is a great knockdown at the blue line by Bouchard, knocking this one out of midair and then moving on in. And the Vikings increase the lead to 4. Good wrist shot too on that. Good finish. And back on the Mohawks. Rowan Divo after it. Rasmussen. That is a good pinch. Kahnawake and Montour gets it deep. Got by Talon Melush and into Vaudreuil territory. And back on the Vikings. Here's a wrist shot. Lydia steers it aside. Canoe. That's intercepted by Jonadate Thompson. Thompson up to Rowan Dibo. That's a nice pass. Dibo, and he airmails this one over the net. Thompson out in front. Melush turns back. Talon gets a shot away. Blaze got it. Rowan Dibo going fishing after the whistle. 8 minutes, well, it says 9 running time, but really it's about 8 minutes because this game will be done as soon as that clock hits 12:55. Currently 12:47, so clearly not 8:48 remaining. And there goes a stick flying. Melush gets a shot towards the net, not on. Cleared but not out. Played back behind the net, intercepted by D'Amico. And he bangs one up the boards, and that'll get out of the zone. So Jonadate Thompson in, and now Mator with the takeaway. Back up the center for Melush. Talon. And his pass hit D'Amico. D'Amico re-intercepts it. And here's a breakaway for Faubert. Going for the hat trick. In alone, and he takes care of business. 5-0 Vikings. And that's the Hattie. And Vaudreuil has put the stamp in the top right corner, which is probably now $1.75 instead of the standard 68 that I remember on this game. What is the cost of a stamp? You know how long it's been since I sent mail? That's a lie. I sent snail mail for Christmas to my relatives in Detroit. I think it's like $1 something. Forget offhand. As the Vikings, D'Amico and Leighton Kane shoots it back into Vaudreuil territory. 5-0 Vikings. And that's banged off the boards. Leighton Kane in on the forecheck, trying to get by D'Amico, and does. And he tried to cut in, go in and out. And he was cut off nicely on defense by Caden LeBlanc. Good shot off the side of the goal, wraparound try. And the Vikings will intercept. Salvaggio. Backhanded feed. And that pass is going to be picked off as the Vikings send one on. Lydia Mator the save. And here come the Mohawks. This is Leighton Kane going for a skate. Leighton Kane. He gets a shot away, save made, and no rebound given up by Blais. Under 5 minutes. You see the time of day says 12:50, so really more like 4.5 minutes left here, running time. Since they'll call it dead at 12:55. And the Vikings win the draw. That's intercepted by Rowan Dibo. Kept in by the Mohawks. And here comes Vaudreuil Dorion. Rasmussen not able to handle the pass. Rowan Dibo now Starting back for the Mohawks. Rowan Daibo has a little bit of room. Rowan Daibo coming in. Daibo in behind the defense. Daibo against Blay. Stop made! Marie-Lucie Blay turning away the speedster on a breakaway. I like that skate though. It's a good rush. Rowan Daibo made the initial move and then he had a bit of room in between the defense. Was able to squeeze through Blay with a great stop though. Keeping the score 5-0 Vaudreuil. Intercepted wraparound try is stuffed before it got to the goal. Under Kahnawake Montour. And the Mohawks need to vacate the zone. Jonadate Thompson. His pass is deflected. And here comes Rasmussen. Rasmussen gets a shot towards the net, but it won't hit the net. Clearing attempt was blocked. And the Mohawks get it out of the zone. And Talamalus picks it up. Cleared into Vaudreuil territory. LeBlanc lost his footing. That's going to be a penalty on Rowan Daibo for roughing. Well, that's going to do it pretty much here for this one as we're under 2 minutes. Not much time for the Mohawks to go back to the drawing board. I believe they have a game tomorrow. I know the U13-B Blackhawks, who played earlier today, they fell short 3-1. They lost to Vaudreuil. I know they play tomorrow here. As the Mohawks on the penalty kill get this one out. Vaudreuil 0 for 2 on the power play. D'Amico. Here comes Kane. Kane shoots, play to save a rebound. Score! A short-handed tally by Ella Montour. And I believe that's the first time we filmed her scoring a goal here, so welcome to the Baby Blue Memories goal show, Miss Montour, number 23. Scoring the shorthander after some nice work by Leighton Kane. And there goes the shutout as we're in the final minute of play. Here come the Vikings. And a shot over the top of the net. Intercepted by Vaudreuil. Kaiden Horn on his backhand will clear but not out. Intercepted by the Vikings. Wraparound try is stuffed. And the Mohawks clear. Ella Montour gets it out of the zone. There's no icing here. I don't know why they took that long to wave it off. They're short-handed anyway. Intercepted by the Mohawks. A wrist shot deflected by D'Amico wide of the net. And it's 12:55. That's game right there. But maybe they'll play it out. Okay. Colbert shoots one. Lydia Montour steers it aside. Back in front of the net, intercepted by the Mohawks. 10 seconds to go in the penalty. I guess they're going to play this one out. So here comes Kaiden Horn. Jumping in, and he's going for a skate. Horn behind the net. Trying to pass it out in front. They hit the back of the net. Down to the final 6 ticks here. And that will do it. They had to play an extra minute, but the Vaudreuil Vikings will get their first victory of the season, taking this one by a final count of 5-1 over the Kahnawake Mohawks. And that's just game one of a triple dip. We'll be back in action later on today at 2:30 as the U13 AAA Lac St. Louis Arsenal take on the Collège Français de Longueuil. Your final score, Vaudreuil Vikings 5, Kahnawake Mohawks 1. I am Brandon Border for Baby Blue Memories, and we are out of here.